what's up, everyone? It's Monica here, and most of you guys know me, but for those of you who don't, I am a mom of 3 kids. I'm 46 years old, and I just want to talk a little bit about what's new with my fitness journey. So, my past fitness experience, I had been training mostly weightlifting for the past almost 2 years, about 20 months to be exact, with a fantastic personal trainer named Trey. He pretty much took me from kind of being just inactive, because I've always just sort of exercised on and off, but never really like hardcore consistent. So he took me from an inactive period where I hadn't really done anything in 7 months post COVID, um, to like being able to squat, a lot of weight, being able to deadlift over 200 pounds, being able to do things that I never thought I could do in the gym. And so I kind of just got addicted to weightlifting, to being in the gym. I'm telling you, I never was a workout person. And so the fact that like I would not miss my workouts was like, my husband was like, "Who are you?" So it just kind of became a new part of me and something that I really enjoy. And I think that's just a new part of my personality now. So anyway, been training with him, but just started feeling like I wanted to do something more and amp it up. So a friend of mine had been thinking about doing a fitness competition. She's done it before, and she mentioned it to me and asked if I would be interested in doing it with her and prepping and training with her. And so I thought about it for about a month, and then I decided I'm going to do it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to train for, or I am training, let me own it. I am in the middle of training for a bikini fitness competition. So I am a bodybuilder now. But first, we had to find a bodybuilding coach. My personal trainer that I have is great, but he doesn't have the bodybuilding coaching experience. And so I needed someone who was knowledgeable about that and who also can manage the diet part as well as the training part. And so interviewed a few coaches, both online coaches and local coaches. And so we decided on a particular coach, Hard Body Fitness. We're super excited about it. And we have been working out now for 2 weeks and in our new diet plan for 2 weeks. And it's been a lot of fun. So just to kind of compare and contrast what I was doing before and what I'm doing now. Before I was training 3 to 4 days a week, 3 days with my trainer, 1 day on my own, and then eating kind of whatever. For the most part, I would say like my diet was pretty clean, but there would be the weekends where I would have, rosé, red wine, truffle fries, some of those things, not ice cream, because I don't eat ice cream, but like um, maybe some dessert here and there. But yeah, it's just something that I didn't have to think a whole lot about because I was at like a maintenance weight. My weight wasn't really going up, it wasn't going down. I was at 158 pounds. And so, just to back up for a second, when I started working out with Trey, I was 143 pounds and I wanted to gain muscle. And I definitely gained. And so I was at 158 pounds. Most of that I would say was muscle, mostly in like quads, glutes, upper body, but then also some body fat because for the most part I was bulking and I felt good, looked good. Um, yeah, I just felt great about what I could do. But now, in terms of training, I'm doing 5 days a week, and that is like non negotiable. So I'm doing 2 upper body days, 2 leg days, and 1 full body day. And then in terms of diet, that has been the biggest change. So I can't be out here eating 3,000 calories thinking I'm going to make it on stage for a bikini competition. So my calories right now for my phase one was at 1,600 calories. And so I will say when I first got the food plan, I was like, oh my God, how am I going to eat 1,600 calories? And I will say I was like perpetually hungry, even though I had 6 meals a day. And a lot of it was stuff that I had already been eating. It's not like I'm just eating salad all day. Like I'm still eating like egg white, just not as much egg with yolk, but definitely still eating turkey bacon, eating salmon, brown rice, sweet potatoes, chicken breast, fruit, and not like drastically different really than I was eating before. It's just smaller portions. I think that's the big thing. The portions are smaller. Not really eating any sugar at this point, which is not that hard because I don't really love sweet things, but I would indulge like at a party or at dinner, at a restaurant, things like that. So that's been the biggest difference. And so because I was so hungry, my coach gave me 2 cheat meals a week, and I'm pretty much spacing them out every 3 days, which is helpful. So when I hit that day where I'm having a cheat meal, I feel like it just kind of hits the reset button for me, and then I can go into the next day. But so far, I will say I am definitely seeing a difference in my body, and it's only been 2 weeks. And I'm seeing like I'm getting leaner in my upper body. I'm seeing some muscles pop out in my legs that I hadn't really seen that way before. And I know this is just the beginning, so I'm really excited to see like where this journey is going to go and where my body will go and how can I like stay focused on this task. So in terms of my target date, I really would like to target a show at the end of the year, towards the end of the year. And I'm not in a rush to get on a stage, but I do want to have a goal and a date in mind. But I just want to do things slowly, just slow and steady to make sure that I do not disrupt like my hormones, my metabolism, things like that. And yeah, so I'm just, taking it slow, but hopefully by the end of the year, I will be on stage. In terms of coaching, I also needed to get a posing coach. That was another thing that I didn't realize how important the posing is. So I thought, yeah, you get your physique, you look good, and you just go up on the stage and, you go boom, 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 you hit some poses. But I didn't realize like there is like so much technique to the posing. So I had my first posing session yesterday, and let me tell you, it was like suck in this, hold this out, pelvic tilt, smile, and, turn here, turn there. And it was like overload. My whole body, let me tell you, the next day, every muscle in my body, I could feel like my quads were burning, my calves were burning, my back, everything. So I think posing is basically part of the workout. And so I have to practice that every day. And what I'm learning is that the training and the physique part is like important, but when you come out on stage, showing personality, how you show off your physique is what really matters. So I'm hoping that I can nail the posing part. So that is pretty much it. Really excited about this journey. I'm gonna document it, take pictures every week, see how I'm feeling every week, talk about what changes as I go through the different phases. Like I said, I'm in phase 1 right now. And so, I'm like, oh, this is not too bad. I know it's going to get more difficult, but I'm just really excited to see how committed I can be to something that is not easy. And I know my why. My why is that I want to train not just my body, but also my mind to be very disciplined. And that can spill over into my professional life, my family life, and just, yeah, being able to know that I have a goal and that I can have milestones to hit and that I can do it. And so that's really my why. Also, of course, I want to see that I can look good and do well. And hey, I'm not just doing it to just get on a stage and check off something off my bucket list. I want to win. So, I'm doing this to win. And I know my biggest competition is me at the end of the day. But, I really want to do the best that I can in this. And let's see what happens. I mean, at the end of it, I might say, that was fun, but I never want to do that again. Or I might say, let's go into an improvement season. Let's build, let's grow, and then let's do this again when I'm ready for the next show. So we'll see. I don't want to predict. I just want to embrace it and see where it takes me. So let's see how I grow. I think my muscles are growing already. But yeah, stay tuned and let's see what happens.